Starting off a new year with so many questions about what 21 will bring. And we can only control so much, but something that we can control is what we're putting into our bodies. And we're doing that here today at a brand spanking new Healthy Planet location here in Stoney Creek, along with Anna. Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, Tim, and hello to everyone at home watching, and welcome to the newest location of Healthy Planet.
Pretty fancy.
Yeah.
It looks good. Nice, bright, colorful.
New colors, new concept, new design, and we're thankful to be here and starting the new store in Stoney Creek.
It just opened.
Just opened.
So we just started last week.
Just last week.
Okay. And it's the perfect timing. Because
it is.
Okay, because there's so many of us, me included, that are kind of wanting to change some of the habits that we had the previous year and kind of turn over a new leaf. As a whole, what do we consume too much of?
We definitely consume too many sugars and too many carbohydrates. A lot of people don't realize that carbs are sugars, and we consume too many of those.
Okay. So what can we do? What do we not consume enough of?
Fruit, vegetables, whole foods, real foods.
Okay.
Cooking at home and not buying ready-made meals.
Is there one vegetable that's better than anything else? Like, is there one thing that you think is great that we should be eating more of?
Well, I'm biased, but I love my dark greens and my colorful veggies. So I always go with spinach and carrots.
So is there a color that's, if we're looking for color when it comes to green, is it those greens?
Yes, the darker the greens,
Okay.
the more pigments, the more nutritional value they have, and are going to be best for our body.
Okay, so but you've picked out some products here that might be good helping people out starting that new year. What's some of this stuff here that are nutrients in these that will help us out?
Perfect, yeah. So if you're trying to enter the health and wellness world, I think a multivitamin is a great way to start that. Here we have the active formulas, and they're good for really anyone on the go. And the reality is we're all on the go. If we're not at work, we're at home. So these ones are great alternative, and they have the male formulas and the female formulas.
Is this something you need to be taking every day? Multiple times a day?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so these ones, the best way to absorb them is to incorporate one with every single meal, and you're maximizing the absorption of it.
There's got to be, I don't know, I'm a newbie to this. I come in here and get overwhelmed because look at the store, right?
It's
like there's
true.
so many, like how do you know what's good for you? How do you tailor something to you personally?
So true. It is very overwhelming. The best thing you can do is talk to one of us, and we can guide you and kind of through questions figure out what formula would be best for you. A lot of people have their own preferences. Do they want Canadian? Do they want American?
Allergies might be another thing.
Allergies
right?
are so important.
Another importance too. Okay, what do you have picked out for us here?
So here we have fish oil, and fish oil is a great source of our omega-3 fatty acids, and they help us with any inflammation going on in our body. And after the holidays, I'm sure we have a lot of inflammation going on from all the sugars, carbs, and drinks we were having. So fish oil is a great way to decrease your inflammation if you are struggling with that.
What's the anti-inflammatory here?
So here we have curcumin, and curcumin is the medicinal aspect of turmeric. And it is a very powerful anti-inflammatory, high in antioxidants, and really great for anyone struggling with joint health, muscle aches and pain, and skin problems.
You guys are doing something special to celebrate being in Stoney Creek?
Yes, we are. So for the first 2 weeks, 100% of our sales here at Hamilton will be going to a local Hamilton charity.
Did you say 100%?
Yep, 100%.
Okay, so that was last week was the first week, so this is the last week.
Yep.
Okay, so this week, so if you're coming in and spending any money, 100% of the proceeds are going to a local Hamilton charity.
100%, so come on in this week.
Okay, we're going to be here all morning. So we want to get into weight loss. Okay, we'll tackle that. Cold and flu, we'll tackle that. And maybe detoxing the old tummies, right? Yes. Flushing out some of that stuff that's in there and getting some new stuff. That's what we'll do here at the newest location of Healthy Planet. Number of locations around the region. We'll be back on Morning Live. Welcome back to the brand spanking new Healthy Planet in Stoney Creek, kind of new branding, nice, bright, colorful. And you're walking down the aisles and you're thinking about that New Year's resolution about losing some pounds, but it's overwhelming, right? Because there's so much here. Where do you start? Luckily, we have Anna with us here this morning. Good morning, Anna.
Good morning.
And you are holding apple cider vinegar. Okay, this is a thing that you're hearing more and more about. What is it about apple cider vinegar?
Yeah, so apple cider vinegar is awesome. I start my morning with it every single day, and it's great to stimulate your gastric juices and kind of wake up your stomach for the rest of the day.
So how are you doing it? Like, how are you drinking it?
Yes, so I put 1 to 2 tablespoons of this in a little bit of warm water, and I just shoot that down first thing in the morning before I eat or drink anything. And if I don't, I totally feel it.
Does it matter the brand? Like, this is one brag that you're holding. Does it matter? Like, there's tons of apple cider vinegar.
There are. This one is organic, and they actually have the mother, so they keep some of the remnants of the apple cider vinegar in there.
Other weight loss stuff, because there's I don't know, it's a tricky, because there's a lot of stuff out there that isn't good for you when it comes to like diet pills and things like that. What are some suggestions do you have?
So CanPrev over here, they're an awesome Canadian company, and they have great formulas. So this one has Garcinia and green tea extract, which are great for weight loss, as well as some botanical herbs to help modulate your stress, and other things like cinnamon and chromium to help you with blood sugar regulation.
Is that a meal supplement, or is it just?
Nope, this is just something to help aid you throughout the day in weight loss.
Something like that. Is that holy tea? Is that?
Yes, so holy tea is a whole body herbal detox. It's filled with awesome botanical herbs that help with weight loss and detoxifying, and people swear by it. They say they lose up to 6 pounds in the week.
Okay, but you can't starve. You still need to be providing your body with nutrients, like proteins.
Yes.
Okay, so tons of proteins to choose from. Where do you start?
So here are our whey proteins, and whey is from dairy. So if you have a dairy allergy or an intolerance of vegan, this may not be the way to go. But these ones are from New Zealand, and they have the best whey in all of the world, a very clean source of protein.
Okay. What about if I drink dairy? Is there one better than the other? Like, is there a reason that I should maybe go vegan?
Sometimes it depends on a preference, but if you're someone who eats a lot of red meat, doesn't get greens, a vegan protein is a great alternative. A lot of them are jam-packed with greens, probiotics, and fortified with vitamins and minerals.
So how do you know if it's vegan or not?
So this is how we started all of our vegan proteins, and they'll say plant-based formulas.
Okay, so that's what you're looking for. You're not looking for whey. If it says whey, that means it's is it dairy-based?
Yeah.
Okay, but there's tons of different flavors and kinds, and you could be putting this into a shake. You don't want to be just drinking this.
Yeah. So I like to start my day with protein powder. It's light but keeps you full, so you don't feel heavy throughout the day and you don't get that energy crash.
Wow, starting your day with apple cider vinegar and protein. You are healthy, and that's why she's with us today. So quickly, this is the second week that they're opened here in Stoney Creek. And for the first 2 weeks, 100% of the proceeds going back to local Hamilton charities. Great initiative that they're doing here at Healthy Planet. There's other locations around the region. We got 2 more. You want to tackle, let's clean out my belly. Let's detox a little bit, and then we'll tackle cold and flu when we come back on Morning Lash. Well, I could tell you all about my holidays, but that kind of describes it perfectly. Need a good old liver flash back here at Healthy Planet, their brand spanking new location in Stoney Creek. Wonderful to be with Anna. She's been with us all morning, helping us out, kind of, because it's intimidating, right? A lot of people, you're probably getting a lot of first timers, never been in here before, and they kind of wander the aisles with that dazed look in their face, not sure what to go for. So we're kind of tackling, let's detox, right? Let's clean out our tummies, let's clean out our livers. And I guess the liver flush would probably be a good start.
Yeah, after the holidays, we ate very well and drank very well, and I'm sure all of us are feeling it, and these liver flushes and just detoxes are a great way to combat that and start the new year good.
Okay, so let's say like a liver flush, like how long do you need to be doing that for?
So those ones generally last 14 to 30 days, depending on the detox you're doing. And while you're doing a detox, you want to be eating really clean because you want to maximize those benefits.
Okay, how do you know if it's working?
You could always look at your poop.
Okay, yes, that's what I was. Yes, I made her say poop. And my 4-year-old at home right now is loving it because that is his favorite word. Because that's what I think when you think detox, right?
Yep.
That you kind of see your stool, how things are coming out on the other end. Like stuff like lung flush, is that something needed? Or like kidney flush? Like there's all these different types of flushes.
There are a lot of flushes. There's a lot of detoxes. The best thing you can do is talk to us or talk to a practitioner.
Right.
But the lung flushes, they're more specific for people who struggle with lung issues and they want to support it. Kidney flushes for their kidneys.
Is there different types of brands? Like what about this one here, Anna? Like this
So
Wild
this
Rose?
one is probably one of my favorites, Herbal Detox by Wild Rose. And it's really great. You get some supplements in there and a tincture. But what he did was he added a eating protocol with there to help you throughout your detox. So it's really complete.
I'm just seeing, like, do you need something like, so if you're taking a liver flush, like, do you need other support, let's say with liver? Like, what would, like, this do for you?
So this is another product. It's by AOR, and it's capsule form versus liquid form.
So is it the same, or is it totally?
They are different, but
Okay.
most liver support detoxes will have the same sort of botanicals that support your liver function.
Okay, great. Flush it out. That's segment 3. We got one more. And in our current world, cold and flu, we're not getting as many cold and flu because we're protecting ourselves a little bit more, right? But we still need some of those supplements, and we'll do that when we come back. Healthy Planet in Stoney Creek on Morning Live. And welcome back to Healthy Planet in Stoney Creek. There's no cures for COVID in here, obviously, right? But we can help you out with some suggestions for the cold and flu season. Anna's been kind to help us out all morning with some great suggestions. We started on, what is this? What is this NRX?
So this is black seed oil, and there's been some awesome research coming out the last few years about it. It's a powerful antioxidant and really good for general health and wellness. If you're feeling ill, it's great for the immune system, but what's great about it is that it's fairly safe and it's great to take every day and prevent this cold and flu season.
Okay, elderberry. That's another popular one.
Yes.
What's going on with elderberry? Why is it so good for you?
Elderberry, sambucus, so it's a immune stimulant. It helps stimulate your immune system and great for cold and flu. There's awesome research, again, about this one coming out.
Is it a trend, or they're just doing more research about it? They're just kind of discovering what it really does for you?
It is something that has been historically used for cold and flu, but during the last few years, there is more research going into the health and wellness industry.
Is it similar to, like, I remember growing up, my mom was always like, Echinacea, you need to be taking Echinacea. Is it the same world?
Yeah, so Echinacea is similar to sambucus. Echinacea is something that you would take during the cold and flu season, not something long term. When you start feeling that tickle in the throat, it's great to start with your Echinacea and help ward off the viruses going on and everything.
Oil of oregano is another one, and we've been to visit you guys before, and it's something that, do we take too much of oil of oregano? We're like too reliant on it. Like, it's still good,
Of course.
right? But we can't overwhelm our system with it.
No, and I guess with immune health and sickness, people often go to oil of oregano, but there is so much more. Oil of oregano is a powerful antimicrobial, so it is like a natural antibiotic, so that isn't something you'd want to be taking every day, but just while you're sick.
What's your background?
My background is in naturopathic medicine. I recently completed my internship at the Canadian College of Naturopathic Medicine, and I'm in the process of getting my license.
So that's got to be good, so good for customers coming in here, because you know what you're talking about. Like everybody else that walks through the doors here at Healthy Planet. Thanks for the help.
Thank you.
Pretty cool what you guys are doing though too, because last week you guys opened up, and this week, 100% of the proceeds are going back to Hamilton Charities.
100% of the proceeds are going towards a Hamilton charity.
Okay, new brand, new look, cool new feel here at Healthy Planets in Stoney Creek, right on Centennial. And if you can't get here, there's a number of other locations right around the region. Stay healthy, everybody. New year, new you.